Have you ever wondered why no matter how kind, loyal, or genuine you are, people seem to drift away from you? Why you can't seem to keep friends or relationships no matter how much love you give? If that sounds like you, listen closely, because this message is not for everyone. It's only for God's chosen ones. If you're not one of them, you might not understand a single word I'm about to say. But if you are, your spirit will recognize this truth immediately. This message has reached you at the exact divine moment you were meant to hear it. You didn't stumble here by accident. God aligned your path to this message because it's time for you to understand why your loneliness has a purpose. What I'm about to share could shift your entire spiritual understanding. So before we go deeper, I want you to take a moment and type 333 in the comments below to confirm that your spirit is ready to receive this revelation. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Spirit Guide, tap the bell icon, and share this message with someone else who walks this spiritual journey alone. Because what we're about to uncover isn't just information, it's revelation. Stay until the end, chosen one. This message is meant for you, and it's going to open your eyes to why God set you apart from the world. The spiritual isolation of the chosen. Chosen one, you need to understand, your isolation isn't a curse, it's a calling. When God marks you for something greater, He separates you from what's ordinary. You start to notice that people disappear, friends fade, relationships collapse, and suddenly you're standing alone. But that's not because something is wrong with you. It's because your spirit no longer fits where it once belonged. God removes distractions when He's preparing you for elevation. You are not being punished, you're being purified. Think about it. Every great prophet, messenger, or chosen vessel in history walked through a season of solitude. Moses was alone in the desert before leading his people. Elijah was hidden by the brook before his miracles were revealed. Even Jesus withdrew from the crowds to pray and strengthen his spirit. Why? Because divine power is cultivated in silence, not in noise. The chosen can't be molded in comfort. You are being shaped in the quiet, away from the world, so that when the time comes, your voice will carry divine authority. When you feel forgotten, you are actually being protected. God removes access to you when your environment can no longer handle your light. You might notice people treating you differently, friends becoming distant, loved ones misunderstanding you, or relationships ending for no clear reason. That's divine separation. The energy that once connected you is no longer in alignment with your calling. You are rising to a new level of consciousness, and not everyone is meant to follow. Many of you cry out to God asking, "Why am I always alone? Why can't I have the love and friendship others seem to enjoy?" But if you could see what God sees, you'd understand. He is keeping you isolated so you can learn to hear His voice without interference. When you're surrounded by too many people, too many opinions, you lose the purity of your connection. Solitude sharpens your spiritual senses. It teaches you to depend on divine instruction, not human validation. The truth is, chosen ones don't belong to the crowd. You carry a light that exposes darkness wherever you go, and not everyone can handle that. When you enter a room, your energy speaks before your words do. People either feel drawn to you or unsettled by you because your spirit awakens something within them, something they're not ready to face. That's why some people avoid you without reason. They feel your light, but they don't understand it. This path isn't easy. Isolation feels heavy, it feels unfair. But God never isolates without purpose. Every tear you've shed in silence has watered the soil of your spiritual growth. Every lonely night has been a divine classroom where your soul learns endurance, patience, and trust. In this space of solitude, you're being refined, your faith strengthened, your discernment sharpened, your heart purified. Remember this: God hides His most powerful warriors before revealing them. He takes His chosen ones into seasons of stillness so they can grow roots deep enough to handle the weight of their destiny. So don't fight your isolation. Don't rush to fill it with people or noise. Instead, embrace it as your divine training ground. Because the moment you accept your solitude as sacred, you'll start to feel peace where there used to be pain. You are not alone. You are simply being set apart.